Shazib Khan got 25 last night. George Thomas got 7. They have scored 40% of the Warriors' runs in the tournament. That's how important these two blokes are. And we haven't really started yet. That was a little bit wayward. You've got to adjust that radar, I think, straight away. As much as expected, and straight away you can see the batsman has to wait a little bit for that. Should go quicker towards the batsman. So I think the batsmen are going to have to adjust. Surface is a little bit on the slow side yesterday as well, so they're going to have to adjust a little bit to the pace, or maybe the lack of pace. Unbelievable, these surfers, considering they've all been relayed. Oh, there's some nice swing. And nicely played through the covers. The outfield's on the pacey side, that's for sure. And that's gone for 4. That is a fine shot from Thomas.
Well, what a start. Well, George Thomas, look at this. Just opens the face, waits for that ball to come as close as it can to him. And just opens the face. Look how closely he's watched that ball. That's a beautiful start. Total control.
Hopefully we might get a little bit of news from the camp with the Warriors, and they can let us know exactly what the story is. A little bit of shape. It's going to test umpire Rashid Riaz as well with that one, but it swung late. He allowed him to get away with that one. Down the leg side a fraction, and that's going to be leg byes. And 4 of them. This is a big, big start for the Warriors.
It's a good effort from Irfan behind the stumps. Outstretched to his right. He would have been unsighted for a while as that ball went past the body of the batsman. Just not able to get there.
Oh, that's cracked away absolutely superbly. Off the back foot for 4. What a shot.
Oh, have a look at this, Hazy. Again. Look at the point of impact. Right under his eyes. And he doesn't have a huge gap between those two fielders to get the ball through, but he's done it with ease. It's because of those 2 back foot strokes that he's played already.
Going to pick that one up. Thomas, but not quite short enough. Straight, not as bouncy as some of the other ones. That's nice. That's a good length. Can't do a great deal with that. Sajjad. Overpitched. Nice scrambling the covers.
Saw a lovely knock from Shazib yesterday. Fortunately, this half volley, he's hit straight at the man.
Swing and a miss. A bit of a wave of the bat.
Yeah, and that carried through nicely to the keeper. Look to shape it away from the left-hander, and that's why the seam is angled towards the slips. Was a bit of width, but missed out here, Shazib.
Over the top. And that's gone for 4. Couple of dot balls at the start of the over, and they've picked up a boundary now.
Good thinking from Shazib. He's purposefully gone over the cover ring. As there's 4 fielders in that ring. Ball before, a couple of balls ago, he's hit it straight at the man. This one, realizes to get the boundary, he's got to go up and over. Times it away beautifully.
A really good total here, because their bowling is going to be severely weakened. A back and a rib doesn't augur well for the final either tomorrow. That's well away from the 3rd man, and that's gone for 4.
George Thomas is not going to let that go. Again, deliberately goes over the offside field. Couple of bounces into the boundary. He's been pretty severe on anything that's short or back of a length on the offside.
The Warriors have done is they've got their run rate up at 8.5 already. Slightly short. He's picked that up and picked it up really nicely. Wow, that's a good shot. That wasn't all that short. Shazab has played a beauty.
Yeah, nicely picked up. And you can see he's deliberately forced it in front of square, because there's a fielder who's at square leg, probably just in front on the boundary, and he was caught there yesterday. Get an opportunity to go there.
Short and hammered away. One bounce and that's gone for 4.
45 in the circle and nobody to protect the boundary behind him. The line was bad as well. More just a case of helping the ball on its way for Shazab. It's been a rollicking start so far for the Mardan Warriors.
Oh, that's been grasped. Went pretty quickly, but should have been taken.
Just skidding on. Oh, and he's panicked. He's snatched at it, and that's why it hasn't gone in. He's not happy.
Expect those to be taken, I think. That's nicely drilled off the back foot, and that's 4 more.
That'll just add insult to injury. This one just giving himself a bit of room. George Thomas piercing that offside field once again.
Oh, and that is a beauty. What a comeback from Bahawalpur. That is an extraordinary catch. Put the first one down and he's snaffled the third with a big dive to his right.
After the drop chance, first ball of the over. This time, he takes a really good catch, a lot more alert. Look at that celebration. He's enjoyed that. Taya Barif. George Thomas has to go. He makes 17 in quick time, just 14 balls. The first wicket falls for Mardan Warriors.
There's a look at the catch again, moving beautifully to his right and just letting George Thomas know that I did catch it. Yep. He's played that beautifully. That's a nice way to get going. 4 through the covers.
Nawab, very full, very wide. He's actually got a finger on it, but not enough.
Well, a big appeal, but he got the biggest inside edge you've ever heard.
Yeah, you're right about that. And also, the bat was way outside the off stump, even if there was no bat. Very ambitious. Looking for that 160. The single gets them to 50 in the power play.